Don't ask me about my hobbies. I don't have any. I drink.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here once again in the same attire with Denean Fuentes.
Hello.
Our third video of the afternoon. And we want to get to know who Denean is. So, Denean, what are your hobbies?
I hate you.
I'm just kidding. No, Denean has been a stylist at our salon now for probably over 6 months. A great addition to our team. She is just amazing with color, amazing with cuts. More importantly, she's amazing at consultations. And it didn't just happen overnight. She's been doing hair for, I don't know, she's gonna tell you right now. Denean, take us through your little hair journey.
10 years, I would say.
You started when? Right after high school?
Yeah, right after high school, I went to cosmetology school. And then, so I finished cosmetology school in 2012. So yeah, almost 10 years. And then I started at a hair salon in Denville for a little bit. I was in Sparta, Parsippany, I was a little all over the place. Caldwell, and now I'm here in Fairfield.
I feel like that's important. A lot of times I learned so much from being around so many different stylists and absorbing a little from that salon, a little from that salon. Not that you should jump around by any means, but before like Instagram and Snapchat and YouTube and TikTok and all these other platforms that you younger stylists have today, we couldn't scroll through social media and learn techniques from these great artists. But we learned from people we were surrounded with. It's really such a great time to do hair because we have so much at our fingertips to learn from.
Yep.
And you don't need to watch, I've said this before in another video, like a VHS tape of Beetle Sassoon cutting hair.
I mean,
did you remember them or is that before your time?
I know, I remember them, but
With that horrible music?
It's just, yeah, no. It's a lot better. Everybody does something different. They could achieve the same look, but do it different. So it's nice to pick everybody's brains.
If you have like an ideal thing, if you could do one thing forever, I know this is like one of those annoying questions when it comes to hair, what would it be?
Color.
Color? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really enjoy it?
Yep.
Blondes, redheads, anything, or everything all encompassing color?
I'd say everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was your biggest challenge kind of growing up through the salon industry and coming through the ranks from an assistant to now like one of the senior stylists in the salon? Like how many days did you have that you actually wanted to just quit and give up and like, I'm done with hair? I've had my fair share.
I feel like it would happen like every 6 months. I would go through a phase and I was like, I'm done. That's it. I give up. It's very frustrating. It's hard to start out and you don't make the best money at first and not all the environments are a good fit for you, but it takes you a second to realize that, and then you just gotta find where you're happy and comfortable and you just gotta stick it out if you truly love it and you will shine.
So a lot of our viewers on our Instagram are younger stylists, right? What advice do you have to give them? Just breaking out into their career, how could they build a book? Like what is it, like if you can give them a few words of advice on how to really build their career, what would you tell them?
I feel like be patient and you just gotta keep putting out the content. You just gotta keep up with it. You've taught me that. I wasn't very good at my content before I came here, but the more and more you do it, the more and more you'll start getting people coming in just from an Instagram post or even just their friend's hair or something. I don't know, what would you tell them?
Consistency is really important.
Yes.
No, I would tell them that. First of all, posting once a week is not gonna help you. One of the things that I've told other stylists here who are really big into fitness, I like to give examples for things that people can relate to. If you work out once every 3 weeks and you maybe eat a healthy meal once every 4 weeks, you're not gonna have the ideal body. Just like if you post once every 2 weeks and you're not gonna have the ideal clientele.
Yeah.
You have to post consistently and you have to be engaging too with your people following you, people commenting, asking for formulas, how'd you do this? It's part of the engagement in all social media platforms that a lot of the companies like, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whoever it is, if you're engaging with your followers, you're giving a better user experience for the people who are following you, so they're gonna serve your content to a bigger audience and to more people.
Yep.
So it's really important not just to post and forget. It's be engaging, that's what they want. They want you to socialize on these social media platforms. So if I can give you some advice, it is to be consistent and stick to a schedule. I don't have the best schedule because I'm owning a salon, running different businesses. It's tough, but that's just an excuse. I should be posting consistently. If it's once a week, then make it once a week. If you tell your viewers that I'm gonna post a video every Wednesday, that Wednesday needs to be posted, yeah.
Yep.
Like if you
set an alarm if you have to, a reminder.
Do something, hire someone to help you out. But the cool thing is, Once you start posting consistently, and then you start getting more followers, then you start getting more phone calls to the salon and people wanting you to do their hair, then you're gonna start getting too busy to even post that much anymore. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Once you get to that point, then you have to really dedicate some time to making sure you're keeping engaged with a lot of your followers.
Yeah.
So that's the advice I
Which
would
can be
give.
tough, but you can do it.
Yeah. So guys, this is Denean Fuentes. Follow her on Instagram, share her stuff, comment on her pictures, she'll comment back. Hope this brought you a little bit of value to some of you newer stylists. It doesn't happen overnight. She's been in the industry how many years? 10? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's a superstar at this point. So.
And I'm really fun and I'm funny.
But she hasn't been doing this 1 year. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes 10 years. I know she looks like she's 20, but she's like 73 years old.
Yeah.
Right? She's what?
Over the hill.
Maybe 30 soon?
Oh, shh. You don't have to tell everybody
Why
that.
not? They're listening.
February, if anybody wants to come to my birthday party.
All you girls out there or guys who are 18 years old and you've been doing hair for 6 months and you're not booked and you don't have 1 million followers yet, it doesn't happen overnight.
Yep.
Be patient, give it time, and then it will happen and you'll grow organically. All right,
Yep.
see you guys next time.